Good day. My name is Scott Picken. I'm the CEO and founder of Wealth Migrate and chairman of the Global Wealth Group. I just want to send this quick shout out to Robert and your team. I read your book 20 plus years ago, and really it's formed the foundation of what we do. When I did my first property project, real estate project when I was 13, and I did my first programming course when I was 6. I spent my whole life trying to marry together the property and the technology industry. Why is this important? Well, my dad basically did what we were all taught to do, very much like your poor dad. He went to school, he went to university, he got a good degree, he became a chartered accountant. He worked hard, he invested in the financial industry, paid his taxes, and when he died in 2005, he died broke. And when I looked at the research in England, Australia, and America, 94% of people follow my father. They're either broke, dead, or reliant on the government. 5% of people are what they call financially independent. But according to the financial industry, that means you earn 25% less than your last paycheck. And that just means you're financially trapped. And only 1% literally retire wealthy. So I learned at a very young age that this is ridiculous. And when I looked at more research, 49% of the world's wealth is held in property or real estate, and only 12.9% of the world's population has access to that real estate. And so we decided to change it. We decided to use technology to empower everybody to invest like the top 1%. And if we're going to solve the wealth gap, the only way to do it is to allow the 99% and everybody to invest like the top 1%. If you want to get wealthy, copy what wealthy people are doing. My invitation to you is that we want to share really the global crusade that Robert's been on for so long around teaching people around financial education. Now, I think that 20 years ago, I read the book and I went out and I walked the streets to go and buy a house, and built up, quite a portfolio of buy-to-let apartments. But it's a real mission to manage them and broken toilets and all that. And now with technology, you can literally diversify. You can invest in England, Australia, America, South Africa, Europe. You can manage it all in one place. There's no tax that you need to manage. There's no structuring. There's no bank accounts. So you can do it safely and simply without the hassle. And I'd love to share a webinar with Robert where we discuss the fundamentals have not changed, but now truly the accessibility has changed, and that many millions and even billions of people on this planet that didn't have the accessibility, they could understand the theory of what he was teaching, but they couldn't be part of the solution. And I believe with technology they can now. And I'd love to do a webinar to share what Robert's done, to interview him on those principles, and most importantly, to work with him to be part of the solution. Our purpose is to help solve the wealth gap, to work with him, not just on one webinar, but I believe there's a huge potential here going forward. Look forward to running that webinar with you. Cheers.